Welcome to ATP. Today, we're going to take a look at this all-new, redesigned Toyota 2023 Innova Zenix, providing a much improved ride, enhanced list of features, improved and larger dimensions all around. Let's take a look. This all-new 7-passenger Zenix V CVT provides a much more refined drive and a much more comfortable ride than the current Innova, while also providing increased power and enhanced features list. The length is 4,755 millimeters, width is 1,850 millimeters, and the height is 1,790 millimeters. This front-wheel drive Zenix V CVT variant is equipped with a gasoline-powered, naturally aspirated 4-cylinder inline 16-valve dual overhead cam 2.0-liter engine, generating 172 horsepower and 205 Newton-meters of torque. The fuel tank capacity is 52 liters and should provide a range between 450 to 550 kilometers. The tires are 17-inch with silver metallic rims. Brakes are disc brakes, front and back. Suspension is McPherson struts on the front and torsion beam on the rear. Headlamps and fog lamps are LED. Outside rear mirrors are power adjust with side turn signal and auto fold. You will find the Zenix passenger compartment very comfortable and offering the latest industry safety features and technology upgrades. You will find the seat material a very rich dark chestnut and black fabric with matching colors on the door trim. By making this a front-wheel drive vehicle, remove the drivetrain tunnel and allow the engineers to make the passenger compartment a flat floor and a very comfortable seating area. Regardless of your size, this Toyota cockpit will fit any person and make them very comfortable. 6-way position driver's seat. Pull the lever up in front will allow you to slide forward and back. The pump on the lower level here, if you push down, the seat lowers, and by pulling up, the seat raises up. The back lever, you can recline or move it forward. A very nice feature is the steering wheel, which is tilt and telescoping. Pushing the lever down, you can pull out or push in, telescope in or out, and also tilt up or down. Adjusting to fit any person. I'm on the larger side, 180 centimeters tall, 105 kilo. As you can see, I have plenty of leg space in this passenger compartment. A nice feature on the captain's chairs is a fold-down armrest. And also on this side, the seat, there's a flip-up tray, 2 cup holders, little desk. Just release, pull the lever, and then lower down. In the passenger compartment, there are 2 USB Type-C ports. Your air conditioning controls, pushing auto on, and then you can adjust the fan up or adjust down and turn it off. On some 7-seat multi-purpose vehicle MPVs, the middle row seat will flip forward. On this Zenix, you pull this lever and the seat slides forward, and then pull this lever back. The back goes forward, allowing plenty of space for the passengers in the 3rd row to make entry or exit. Sitting in the third row seat still allows me leg room and headroom. With all seats up and the tailgate up, you have about a 1 foot depth by 1 meter wide little storage area. This is a Zenix tray. If you needed more space, you can release. This is a 50-50 split back seat. And the nice feature about this is they lay flat. So to put that down, just release this lever. And if that's not enough space, then you can release the other side. And that gives you about 1.5 meters wide, 1.5 meters deep, plenty of cargo space. Put a baby carriage in there, a bicycle, fold down, lots of space. To pull the seats back up, just grab the rope, and this seat is adjustable. They will adjust for your third row passengers. The headrests also adjust up, and to release, just push the button. The middle headrest is stored over to the side. In case the passenger had it high, it does reduce the visibility out the back window. So Toyota has thought about that and made a placement for it. Very nice. Steering wheel is laid out in a nice, very comfortable black leather, nice to firmly grip. Controls on the steering wheel. On the left side, you have your Apple or Android phone setup button here, answer to go home. Your bottom left, you have audio volume down. Next to it is volume up. And then in the center section, you have a left and a right button. You can toggle on your odometer and change screens, and you can set up and change your settings, car settings, lights, and so forth. And then you have an up and down toggle button here. On the right side, you have a mode button. By selecting that and pushing it, you will turn the audio on. And right now I'm on FM2. You can go toggle through your preset stations. Push mode goes to the next mode, Bluetooth, AM, FM1, back to FM2. You have your cruise control button, rest, reset, set, cancel. This is an excellent function. The instrument cluster is presented in both digital and analog, and will illuminate green around the speedometer when in economy mode. Tachometer on the left, fuel gauge upper right, temperature gauge lower right, and speedometer in the center. Sun visors have mirrors and will illuminate when the mirror cover is opened and turn off when closed. A nice feature on the Zenix is the paddle shifting system that allows you, when driving down slopes, instead of riding your brake and possibly wearing your brakes out over time, you can put your selector shift into manual mode and hit your down paddle shifter. It'll change gears, put you into a lower gear, and allow you not to brake as you come down the hill. You can activate your rear tailgate by pushing the button on your dashboard. Hold for 2 seconds, doors unlock. That will lift your tailgate. You want to make sure you're clear of obstructions, nothing is behind you. And then when you're done, there are 2 buttons on the tailgate itself. Push the left one, it will activate and lock itself. The Zenix is a keyless entry vehicle with a push-start ignition system. Normally, you don't realize and find out what the lights look like inside or out on a car until after you've purchased it. We're going to take a couple of minutes here and we'll see what they look like both outside and inside. Blinking lights on the rear view mirrors, four-way flashers, fog lamps, flashing lights on the rear view mirrors, tail lights, four-way flashers, front row overhead lighting, second row seating, overhead lighting, and 2 blue illuminated strips, third row overhead lighting, and a rear cargo area side light. The Zenix headlight system offers a very nice feature that allows you to adjust your headlamps up or down. On the dashboard on the left side of the steering wheel, there is a dial numbered 0 to 5. 0 being the highest for the headlamp beam and 5 being the lowest. The dial indicator is in increments of half, and by turning the dial half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. You can see that you get quite an adjustment with your headlamps if you choose. Here's a look at the driver's dashboard. Tachometer on the left, speedometer center, fuel gauge top right, and engine temperature gauge bottom right. You can toggle through. Currently we're looking at a distance to empty, our total average liters per 100 kilometers. Switch to the next, there's a message center. Then you have all your settings, ceiling, voice settings, trip odometer readings. Turning on your economy function, you will find the dashboard turning illuminating green. And when you come out of economy mode, it goes back to normal. The illumination at night of the steering wheel on the left side. On the bottom, you can see a volume down button, volume up, and then a phone button. In the middle is a left and right arrow. Those buttons toggle you through your dashboard menus. And then on the top right there, you have your telephone for that, your phone function, and then a switchback arrow taking you back home. On the right side of the steering wheel, lower, you have mode. By pushing the mode will activate your infotainment center, bringing you into your AM station, FM1, FM2, and then your Bluetooth selection. You have a left and right arrow. So if you were in a mode, say FM1, you could go left arrow and change your channels. Above that menu is your cruise control setting to set it, reset it, or cancel. Air conditioning controls in the center console. You adjust your temperatures up or down. In the middle, you have your control for the rear air conditioning temperature, your forward cabin fan, low or high. Auto is turning it on, off takes it off. You have your front defroster button, your rear window defroster button, your cabin circulation air button, and air conditioning button. Stop in and see Mike at Talisay Toyota Cebu, and he'll make sure you find what it is you are looking for, whether it's the Toyota Zenix or another excellent product. Toyota certainly has something to fit your needs. If you have found value in this video, a big thumb up is appreciated. I can attest to the integrity of this vehicle, the engineering quality, the comfort, and the performance up in the highlands of Cebu. If you're considering a new Toyota product, specifically a 7-seater, highly recommend taking a look at the Zenix, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. Stay safe. Have a great day.